All right, guys, we're gonna try this real quick. No computer, no diag, just fire it up. Guy going to work in the morning. Let's see what happens. Let's try this. Here we go. See how it sounds. I'll just let it go full time here. I won't even sight. Well, it's not that cold out. Little shaky, not too bad. Actually, not too bad at all. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, yeah, I'm with you, Chris. No running board's kind of stout. This truck actually sits really nice after looking at it right now. The springs and let's look at it. Let's stand back real quick. Hang on. It actually sits honestly like a truck's supposed to. It's a good looking truck. Check out our truck. Hey. Let's watch this real quick because this transmission just never ceases to fail. Watch this. Boom, it went right in. Okay, now it's got a little jumpy, you feel it? Just a little jumpy when it kicks into gear. Now watch. Here, I'll put it on the steering wheel so you can feel it. Boom, just like that. Instant. All right, hang on. I missed a little bit of power steering line. I don't know why I'm going so kind of I mean, this job, this turned into a pretty substantial job. It did, and so I kind of went overboard on the videos. I know. Did you hear that little bit of whine? I mean, when it goes over bumps, you feel that. Yeah, hang on. Okay, let's just go through the first acceleration of the day. Let's take it easy. Here we go. It's not warm yet. Oh, it is warm. Look at that. Okay, so we can, but it's raining outside. See, that second to third gear shift, it is kind of harsh. I mean, it's probably like it's set up to be hammering the hell out of it. And then that second to third shift, it'll really shine. Okay, it's pretty much up to temperature. Almost. Probably in the 170s, maybe. We got 4 pounds. Let's see what happens. Oh, I did get those comments. Let me turn this around here because I don't want you to think I'm sitting there just videoing. How you guys doing? I did get all those comments. One guy, it was only one guy. It's like those freaking online people. You know, I got no idea about a freaking job like this. I mean, these heads or these connecting rods were kind of a big deal. And I know there's a lot of internet people out there that they're freaking made of gold. You know, they always do freaking high performance rods and big builds and high horsepower. You feel that shifting. It shifts so good that they always do high horsepower stuff, and they're nothing but awesome stuff. And, I mean, this right here, this is the hottest. I mean, this is the most on the line for an engine that we've ever built. And so when those rods showed up, and Chris, that was when Chris was watching it, and he called, and the rod showed up, and the UPS guy came in. And when you called, Chris, and you said that box looks too small, can you guys open that up and see if that's the rods? When that happened, that kind of put, and I get it, they're expensive as all hell. It kind of made me feel like I was carrying Christ's freaking baby himself when I was holding onto those connecting rods, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've never put $3,000 connecting rods in an engine before. I never have. So that's why I didn't weight match them. I should have weight matched them. I'm sitting here kicking myself, but it's 3 grams. I mean, the entire rotating assembly is like 17,000 grams or some ungodly number like that. And we got a 3 gram difference. We could go back on the video and actually see, because I do show the numbers on what the small end of the rods are on this. So, but hopefully it's just injectors. That's because it starts good, it runs all right, but it's not like as the chef. It's not like that. It's just because those injectors leave a little kind of a sour taste, and then how this thing shifts. I'm serious. I mean, This is pushing the limit. I mean, this truck, actually, I'm not going to say pushing the limit. The limit's already gone. I mean, with how this truck runs and shifts and how it actually grabs that gear with that lockup torque converter, or if it is a torque converter lock, I don't know what it is that makes it grab like it does, because I'm not a transmission guy, I don't know. But this truck will break itself. I mean, it's raining outside right now. It's raining, I'm driving in the rain. There is not a chance in hell I'm going to drive this thing and actually push it. Because, I mean, I absolutely guarantee if I hammered on the pedal right now, I'd bust the tires loose, and I mean, you know, either I'd run out of talent, like the guy said at PRI, either I'd run out of talent, or I'd actually keep it on the road. And I'm not really wanting to gamble like that right now. So, you know, we're not going to, I might get on a little bit here, get on the highway, but, you know, I'm not going to lean on it. I still haven't touched wide open on it. Haven't done it yet. I hit 4,000 though. And honestly, 4,000, for me, I mean, building the engine, no big deal. Fine, I'll build it. You know, we can build it. That's cool. Let's do the best we can, the absolute best we can. You know, is it the absolute best in the world? Ain't nobody, I've never said that. I've never said anything like that. You know, we do the best we can. And sometimes, you know, it feels like it ain't good enough. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it does. And sometimes it really ain't good enough. I mean, we don't have all the endless supply of funds in the world. We have all resources available to us, but as far as me having everything I would ever want in my possession that I own, I don't think that'll ever happen. So, but this truck, ooh, you feel that was good. It just, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, because building the engine is one thing, warranting it is the other, and that's what I'm getting at. I mean, I'm having a hard time justifying wanting to shove all these parts in it and betting my livelihood, betting my next month's worth of wages, being able to pay all the bills that need to be paid, because of, you know, we're a for-profit organization. We're not, this is not a charity, you know, I mean, and ones like this, I mean, if something lets go, man, I can't believe I wagered all that into a part that is a mechanical part. Tough pill to swallow if things go bad, you know. Which, I mean, you know, one would argue, yeah, if you do it right, then nothing goes bad. Well, you know what? Stars align in funky ways all the time. So that kind of gets the truck kind of this one. It put a lot of pressure. I felt like it. I mean, this is the first, honestly, the first connecting rods. I mean, because I'm not kidding. I mean, these rods, and I don't care what brand of rods we would buy. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who has the, you know, best freaking ones. But the fact of the matter is I've kind of got my stamp on. Ooh, that was good. My stamp on them. On someone. Oh, there's something wrong. I almost missed it. Kinda. Here, let's do this. How that thing grabs that gear is wonderful. I know I got off in a rant, and I know there's going to be online people making comments on here like, this guy's a freaking idiot. You know what? We're all just trying to live here, and if somebody don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, I'm doing the best we can. And honestly, the shop has almost grown to a point where it being I got to get it back to where it's enjoyable, because we get behind, but that's good. That's freaking awesome. I appreciate everybody, all of that, all this blessings that we've been given. Because I mean, we got another one from Oklahoma, cab off lifter job dropped off. Julie quit telling me about them. I don't even know when they're here, when they're coming or anything like that. I guess she hasn't told me about them for years. They just show up, and I mean, it's cool. I mean, but and then, you know, I mean, this. I know I say whatever a lot, and I talk things down a lot. I do that. You know, that's honestly, I only do that because the internet ninjas come on there, and you know, I'm not going to say we're the best. I'm not going to say that. I mean, who is that? What is the measuring calculation you use to find out if someone actually is the best? what kind of algorithm are you calculating to figure that? There ain't no such damn thing. I mean, it doesn't freaking work. Everybody in the whole damn planet's got their own little attribute that makes them better than everyone else. You know, but there ain't a single one that's all full rounded. So that's why I say a lot of that. But, you know, I mean, we're going to hold a candle to anybody. I mean, I'd say that, right? I hope so. You know, I mean, just sometimes a lot of the comments on there, a lot of this YouTube stuff, you know, I don't monetize this YouTube thing. And, you know, I'm kind of, as a business-minded sense, that right there is it's not a good business decision not to monetize. It really ain't. It's like I'm leaving not a lot of money. I mean, we're not talking a lot, but I'm leaving something on the table that I could be grabbing. So, you know, and then you get them internet ninjas on there, and I'm like, man, I don't even monetize this thing. This is just so that the customers can see, and honestly, so everybody else can see what kind of work we do put out. And you get them internet little suckers coming running around talking all that smack, which fine. I mean, you know, it's whatever. But when they start talking about, you know, this guy's a joke, and I get it, whatever. If that's what you want to think, you can think that all day long, you know. I mean, let me see you show what you do. You know, I mean, I say this stupid phrase all the time. We live in Missouri. I mean, show me, let me see it. I want to see it. Yeah. But sometimes this just it gets deep when the pressure is high, because I can't make it perfect. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what perfect is, you know. And sometimes when we get done with a truck, the expectation is perfection. And I'll tell you what, it's going to give me a freaking heart attack going through this shit when we're dealing with $20,000 bills. You know, tossing around 20 grand here and there, like boom, 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 here, you know, and feel like a damn insurance company playing the damn numbers. You know, my clock ain't been punched yet. You know, but when you do enough sheer numbers, I mean, the clock is ticking. We've never had an oil pan failure in an engine of ours. Never had a, you know, call it an oil pan failure, right? Because it ceased to contain all the components of the engine, so the oil pan failed us. Right, I haven't had one of them yet. And we're starting to amass quite a few engines running around. It's pretty cool when I see them going down the road, and I'm like, oh shit, we put pistons in that. You know, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's humbling, kind of. It's also scary and shit, because I'm like, man, I hope they hold on. You know, I do that. Like, oh my goodness, I don't want to go, because, you know, I mean, what kind of honestly, pardon my language, what kind of dick move would that be? Somebody spent 20 grand in 1 year and 1 month outside of warranty and chucks a rod out. Am I really going to be that guy to stick him like that? You know, I mean, ask around. I don't know. Have I been doing that to people? I mean, you know, banging my own drum ain't something I really like doing. That's why I say whatever. You know, I'll let y'all that's why when people say, I'll let y'all decide who is capable of what, and who you would like to invest your time and effort into, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that claim I call them the Facebook shops. You know, there's all kinds of Facebook shops out there. Boy, they're awesome. The guy had stripped out his oil drain plug, and the guy came, fixed his oil drain plug, and now all of a sudden he's getting 47,000 reviews on Facebook saying that this guy really stands behind his work. And we get a lot of that. You know, I mean, I swapped out engine blocks before. There's on video. I mean, I don't know how many videos there are now. There's a ridiculous amount. So there's so much information on there. Nobody's going to actually remember everything. I don't think it's physically possible for everybody to see all the content that we have. Which, I mean, and there's a point. Honestly, what I'm getting at is sometimes it gets a little old. You know, okay. Now I'm not going to lie. Us having the live feed at the shop, there was a couple instances. We don't need to get into it right now, but there's quite a few instances where because we had that live feed, it actually costs us time and money, right? And on Chris's truck, it actually did. There were quite a few instances, and you know, which is fine. It's fine because that's what it's there for. But you know, it sure does make me take a mental note of policies and how we handle things. But you know what? It'll be all right. I mean, actually, this thing's kind of a little mean girl. I don't know. All right, Hill. I mean, I got it in here. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got. We got about 6 pounds. Cool. I did not top it the rest of the way off. A lot of times when I do the first drive, I'll fill it completely full. But Chris had his own coolant, so we didn't have enough to go all the way full. So, there you go. Honestly, the injectors aren't that bad. I mean, they're not. It just, you can feel them every now and then. I mean, you can, but, and mainly like when you kick it into gear, you can feel it stumble there for a minute, which, I might as well, like to show them. This is about most of the stuff that's left. It's got all kinds of camshaft. We need to kind of package it up because, I mean, I don't know about, I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping the box, right? I mean, Chris ought to take that. Hopefully you got room to store it at. I mean, mementos. I mean, unless you want to just chuck it, I don't freaking know. Some people want them, some people don't. But we have it all there. That'd be cool to package it up, and I mean, it's a substantial little investment. But what's a bummer, they didn't have any writing on the box for the rods. I don't know where the rods went. The box is over there somewhere, but they didn't really have. But honestly, we got the 2 other rods. We're going to try this right now and straighten the steering wheel and get it ready. All right, guys, let's get it done. Have a good day.